Today's session I'll show you how to use workload identity filtration as a connection with Azure DevOps. So in last session I show you how to create a connection by using Azure and then integration with your DevOps pipeline and all, right? Now we'll go for further to use these identity filtration as a connection and use in your DevOps pipeline, right? But before going to start, I'll show you the major benefit to use it. So first is no secret required. So if you are using filtration, it means no secret required, no need to update and no need to rotate the secrets, right? And other thing is it is also reduce the admin overhead. It means no manual credential provisioning required here. It's just one time setup is there. You set up, integrate, and then continue using DevOps pipeline, right? So let's go to DevOps portal first and I'll show you. So I'll move to in DevOps site here. First I'll show you. So we create some sample pipeline here to validate whether is pickup filtration or not. So first I'll run this pipeline again and then I'll show you. Okay, all right. So I'm running this pipeline. It is running now. Let's validate. And meanwhile also show you the project setting and connection, which filtration identity connection we are using. Okay, go to service connection. Here two type connections are there. One is SPN based connection, other is filtration based connection. So name you can give any whatever you feel or as per your standard naming convention, right? I just provide as a random for demo purpose. So just give the filtration identity. So what I'll do, I copy this one. This is my connection name that make connection between DevOps and Azure. So what I'll do, go to in pipeline, simple click here and go to your respected pipeline. Let's suppose I'm going to there, whether I'm using connection or not. Let me check first. So here this is simple, so no connection I'm using. I'll go back on the same pipeline. Yes, so this is the pipeline where I configure connection to validate my filtration identity here. So you see I just create a simple task in the YML format. Here line number 13 you see, so task input and Azure service connection. So subscription instead we need to provide a connection detail of DevOps. So here if I'm using filtration identity, we need to provide the name of your connection. Okay, just save and run. Once you run, and you can trigger the pipeline from respective branch. So my code currently in master branch, so it's fine. I can run from there. If you running from future, you can also run, right? Just go there and validate. If it succeed, it means my connection is working fine. Now after that we'll show you other pipeline that we are planning to deploy resource on Azure, right? Let's wait to finish this one. All right, you see my pipeline successful. It means connection is working properly. Now we'll run actual pipeline that we use to set up the infrastructure. Okay, so go to recent and all I create a folder is a name infra. There I added 3 pipelines, so I can easily identify where my pipelines are there. Let's suppose you have 1000 pipeline, you can create folder and move respective pipeline there, so you can easily identify, right? So we'll go first pipeline. It is basically set up the backend infra setup, right? It means pipeline will set up storage, and apart from the backend resource group and Terraform TF state file name, everything will set up for the backend. So we'll run this pipeline. That's why I define a number so you can easily identify. So which pipeline need to run first, right? So based on that you can trigger. So let's finish. If you face any error, and that error will take from here and will sort it out from VS Code by using GitHub Copilot. Okay, ideally we can fix manually, but this session is main motto to use GitHub Copilot, so we'll fix everything by using GitHub Copilot, right? Troubleshooting, configuration, code provisioning, everything will do by using Copilot. Okay, so you are facing some issue, so let's go there, and you see you are facing some location issue. So copy this one. I'll do one thing, I just copy this error. All right, I copy it. So I'll copy this error from DevOps site and go to in VS Code. and the same the clone is already in the master branch and the same code that I'm using. So just Control Shift I, so you can find the chat option and just ask to Copilot here in chat. Okay, so I'm just simple asking to Copilot, go back on the portal, just check the error, copy and ask. Let's ask this error. This is actual error. So it's showing issue with the location, right? Location and error, so this one. So now it's fixing, and let's see and then fix. So because I see the variable are correct defined in common variable file, but still some issue. So the two approach, either manually you find out this issue or take help from Copilot and fix it. Okay, so I'm doing everything by using Copilot to provide a prompt. Okay, I'm just providing simple prompt in chat window. It will check all these issue from my code and then fix it. Okay, now I need to manually validate whether it's correct update or something wrong. So yes, I'm good with these changes because all values passing from the variable file, not too hard coded. So I'm okay with this because all value coming from the common variable, right? Here is the intra common variable and these values are passing from as a variable, right, as a parameter in top of that, and parameter coming from the variable file. So I am good with these changes. So I'll just simple keep, it means all changes will save in your local VS code. All right, now changes are added. Now I need to push my code to Azure DevOps. So just type the commit. Okay, just update the commit and just click commit. Now go back to portal, and once okay, is my changes pushed to into repo. Now again I trigger this pipeline and then we'll wait for the result. So go back and just run this one again. Branch will remain same, master. Ideally it should be future branch, but for now I already update my latest code here, so I'm directly waiting. But best practice is here, always use future branch for all these small changes. Okay, don't go for master for all the development work, but for now is fine. Then once my all issue fixed, then I'll show you how we'll create future branch and how we start your development, right? So it's not good practice to use master, always use future branch for development work, because still we are fixing issues, not final code, right? So don't push final code until your master. All right guys, you see now we successfully resolved the pipeline one issue. Now we created in backend storage, TF state file and all, right? So let me show you in the portal. So first I'll show you the pipeline. Like first pipeline is run successfully. Now resource should create here. So go back and refresh the portal. Here backend storage should create in that resource, right? That is for first pipeline, take care. So go to in subscription, click on resource group, then click on backend, and you see the storage account is created, right? That is only the motto for first pipeline. We'll set up for backend configuration. So once pipeline is ready, then we'll work for second pipeline that will create a deployment file and all, right? So let me show you the other configuration also. Blob container, Terraform state here. That's it for this session guys, and we'll show you the same way for second pipeline, that is using for resource deployment. Basically second pipeline will deploy actual resource by using Terraform, and same way we'll fix the troubleshooting pipeline issue by using GitHub Copilot from VS Code. So we'll fix this by help of chat, right? We'll not do anything manually troubleshooting. Okay, alright guys, thanks for watching this session, and please do like and subscribe this channel. Thank you.